Hello YouTube! Hello everyone! I've just finished my new brick film about Battle of Carentan, and now I would like to answer some of the questions that come up. And actually I was often asked in the comments about my figures where I bought my American LEGO paratroopers airbornes. And I think it's time to make a little review of my American army. It's not a secret that I buy usually minifigures and vehicles and all this military stuff. I buy from two sources: expensive and cheap. Usually I combine them because I just don't have a lot of money. I've already spent a lot of money, but still I don't have a real amount of money I need to get everything expensive. So I just combine half it's cheap from China and half it's expensive from custom companies like Brickmania, Armor Brick, Game Brick, Neva Brick, Citizenbricks, United Bricks, and so on. Well, at this moment I recall only three companies which make we actually made in past tense, made US paratroopers airbornes for World War II, and they are United Bricks, the minifig company, and Brickmania. At this moment, if I'm not mistaken, maybe United Bricks had just one or two of them. The minifig company, they don't have for sale anything, and Brickmania also don't have. So if you need US airbornes for Normandia, then just check United Bricks, maybe they have it if you like it. And my collection consists mostly of Brickmania minifigures, and not exactly minifigures, but mostly torsos. So this torso actually belongs to 82nd All-American Airbornes, and I didn't use it, but I used several of the minifigures of those airbornes, 82nd. I just made let me see, like this one, a spy. So you see he has a patch of Screaming Eagles, but if you look closely, there is a patch of 82nd on his shoulder, but above the 82nd I put Screaming Eagles. So I've used a couple of 82nd airbornes because I needed really cool torsos. I love it. I love this torso, and I wanted to use it, but there were no one from 82nd at Carentan, so I used this paper decal of Screaming Eagles and well, made it like 101st. And this torso was from Brickmania, like all the rest of them. Some of them are made like 82nd, some of them were just clean, like this one, and I put a paper decal on the clean shoulder, no patches at all. And a couple of them had like this one. This was also Brickmania. This was also Brickmania original torso, and it has custom printing from Brickmania with Screaming Eagles. So as you can see, I have about 20, I think 20, not all of them are here, but I have about 20 torsos. Legs are usually just Legos without any printings. So I have about 20 torsos from Brickmania of 82nd, 101st, and just clean with no patches at all. And the last thing about expensive minifigures, it's a helmet thing. I have about 3 helmets made with a real net. It was sold by Brickmania like 3-5 years ago. Also, there is a cool 3D custom made helmet, also was taken from Brickmania, and a lot of helmets with usual net printing. It's by minifig card. It's more known as Zidane. So that's it with expensive minifigures, and I know that most of my viewers, they want to know where they can get cheap minifigures. And cheap minifigures, they are all from Aliexpress, from different shop. I will give you a link in the description under this video where you can check the minifigures. And actually Chinese guys, they have a lot of US soldiers for D-Day, not only airbornes but also infantry for D-Day, different types of infantry, rangers, actually a big range of soldiers, and they have also a variety of airbornes. Also, they have 80-second, which I didn't use in this film. So here's the 80-second machine gunner, maybe, or maybe he just holds bullets for machine gun, I don't know. But still, it's a nice minifigure. I don't like helmet sucks really, but the minifigure itself is really cool. You see, with the 360 degree printings, and the printings, they are really authentic, they are history accurate, and the quality of the minifigure is really good. But once again, I didn't use it because of this airborne patch. So let's take those expensive guys aside and let's check our cheap guys from China. What do we have here? We have a nice airborne torso with the Screaming Eagle patch, 4 pockets, grenades, ammo pouches, so backpack. It's a first minifigure. The second one is the same. Then we have this kind of airborne with a bandolier, once again Screaming Eagle, backpack, so also nice minifigure. And I have also about 20 of those cheap ones, and I think that 40 is well, it's more than enough for my stop motions. 20 expensive, 20 cheap from China. And now, one thing, if you want to buy something from China, it's some kind of a life hack. No one is allowed to produce Lego kind minifigures, so it's Lego patent, and companies which work officially, they have to buy license from Lego, or they make some kind of differences with the minifigures in joints. Okay, they have to make some kind of amendments to make this minifigure look like not Lego minifigure. Chinese guys, they make absolutely copy of Lego minifigures, and on Aliexpress it's illegal to sell something which looks like Lego. It doesn't concern bricks only. We talk only about minifigures. So Chinese guys made a well, rather interesting move. They don't show minifigures now. They show only faces. And when you're buying, you don't see the body. You don't know what you're buying. But they have usually a video preview at their page where you can push the play button, and they will show you the index number of the minifigure and how it looks like. So if you check the link I give you in the description box, you will see that there are a lot of faces which well, you don't see the body, you don't know what you're buying, but every face has an index. And there is a file on the left where you can push the play button and you see a full minifigure. So the index MJD, it's exactly the machine gunner from 82nd. So if you want to buy this machine gunner for 82nd, you have to buy the minifigure with the index MJD. Then there is well, I don't know if this guy looks like an airborne or a marine. It's MGA, but I don't like this minifigure because it has an empty back, and I don't like minifigures with no printings on the back, so I just don't advise to buy it. Then there are a couple of minifigures for Pacific. I don't know if you need it or not, but still there is a possibility to get some cheap minifigures for the Pacific. I have actually a lot of expensive minifigures from Citizenbricks and from Brickmania, so I'm not sure I will use cheap ones, but I will think about it also. And okay, here we have airbornes. It's MJ09, MJ10, and also great infantry minifigures for D-Day, for landing in Normandy. It's MJ07, MJ08. So guys, you have a link now in the description box, and you may get any of these minifigures. I show you cheap ones from China or anything else. I need to say that the quality of the Chinese minifigures is really good. They improved a lot. So actually I like them, and they look pretty good. They are not copies of Brickmania or TMC or someone else. No, it's just their personal design, but it's really good. It's a history authentic, and the quality of printing is good. It's usually 360 degrees all around the minifigure, and the price is really cheap comparing to the well, Lego custom minifigures. So guys, that's it. Finally, I've made a video about all my American airbornes for the World War II. I've told you about expensive minifigures from Brickmania and well, United Bricks, and the cheap ones from China. I gave you a link in the description box. Now you can get yourself a bunch of cheap but pretty cool minifigures. And well, that's it with the Carentan. I hope you've seen this iconic battle on my channel, and well, hope you liked it. And that's it for today. Have a nice day, and see you soon on my channel. Goodbye.